Number 3, Poison Gate, with the Republicans constantly pushing back against environmental protection, against restrictions on pesticide use, on rules letting you know what is in the food you are eating. One of the most reliable and important sets of government statistics was the National Pesticide Tracking Survey, telling farmers and consumers what chemicals were being used on what crops and where. So the Pesticide Tracking Survey has just been eliminated. The National Agricultural Statistics Service says its budget of $160 million a year just is not enough to pay for the pesticide survey, which costs $8 million a year. Number 2, Swift Boat Gate. You say the Swift Boaters had nothing to do with the Bush administration? Then the following career path of one Tim Griffin would just have to be a crazy coincidence. Griffin did research on John Kerry for the Swift Boat liars in 2004. We make the bullets, he said. Then he became a White House aide to Karl Rove. Then when Rove triggered the U.S. attorney scandal and fired all of them who would not prosecute Democrats on trumped-up electoral charges, guess who got appointed U.S. attorney for Eastern Arkansas? Tim Griffin. Today, the TPM website reports Tim Griffin has now been hired to research Barack Obama by the Republican National Committee. So there you are, Swift Boats, Karl Rove, the U.S. attorney scandal, and whatever they try on Obama in one straight line. And number 1, the phony war on terror gate. If you've ever thought the administration has done everything about terrorism except what needs to be done, here is your confirmation. An FBI agent named Bassem Youssef, breaking ranks, saying he doesn't care if he gets fired, telling the House Judiciary Committee that counterterrorism agents and especially managers at Bureau headquarters do not know the fundamentals. Agent Youssef says they don't have even a basic knowledge of Middle Eastern cultures. Agent Youssef says they don't have a clue about the languages. Agent Youssef says they don't bother to try to figure out the terrorists' ideology. Agent Youssef says they don't know the difference between ridiculous schemes and bona fide possible threats in the Middle East. And Agent Youssef says most of the supervisors have been hired and appointed with little or no experience in counterterrorism, just traditional cops and robbers stuff. You mean the Bush administration has defined terrorism primarily as a law enforcement issues? And why does that sound so familiar?